This is the face-to-face class unit 2 review. I'm starting at question number 6. For the simple statement, P, there is a fire in the fireplace, and Q, the house is cold, match each compound statement to its symbolic form. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look through choices capital A, capital B, capital C, and capital D, and I'm going to write that out symbolically, and then I'm going to write what matches it. So for A, there is a fire in the fireplace, so that's P. And then I have the word or, so I write the or symbol. The house is not cold, so that's going to be negation Q. All right, that matches up with A. So the answer to this first one is lowercase a. For B, there is a fire in the fireplace, so that is P. And the house is not cold. So I do the and symbol. The house is not cold is negation Q. Okay, so I need that, which looks like it is answer C. Okay, so for C, there is no fire in the fireplace, so that is going to be negation P, or the house is cold, which is Q. So that answer is going to look like D. And finally, for capital D, there is no fire in the fireplace, so that's negation P, and the house is cold. So put the and symbol, the house is cold is Q. So negation P and Q would be choice B. Okay, so that's number 6. 7, the disjunction P or Q is only false when, okay, so if you look at a truth table, the only time the disjunction is false is when P is false and Q is false. That yields a false result. So both P and Q have to be false. So that's C. All right, let's look at 8. Construct a truth table for this. All right, so I have 2 letters, so I know I have 4 rows. So I'm going to do P, column, Q column. And now I do P or Q. Okay. All right, so I am going to do 4 rows like I said. So here's row 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now, P is always true, true, false, false. And Q is always true, false, true, false. So if I put the pieces together, I'm going to rewrite the P column. So true, true, false, false. I'm going to put the or symbol. And I'm going to do the Q column, which is true, false, true, false. So again, we just went over this. For or, the only time it's false is when both are false, which I see that in row 4. Otherwise, it's true. So if it has at least one true, the result is true. So true and true, true or true is true. True or false is true. False or true is true. And finally, false or false is false. All right, let's look at 8. The conjunction is an and. P and Q is only true when, okay, so the only time the and is true is when both of them are true. Otherwise, it's false. So I'm going to look for P and Q are true. So that would be D. Both P and Q are true. Construct the truth table for. Okay, so same deal. I do P column, a Q column. I do P and Q. And then I need my 4 rows. And voila. So again, P is always true, true, false, false. And Q is true, false, true, false. Now I write the P column down again, which was true, true, false, false. Write the and symbol. And then Q was true, false, true, false. So again, the only time and is true is when both are true. And we see that in row 1. True and true makes true. True and false is false. False and true is false. And false and false is false. Okay. All right. 9. Construct a truth table for negation of P and Q. So again, I only see 2 letters, so I know I have 4 rows. I'm going to negate P first because I need negation of P. And then I have negation P and Q. So leave a little space there. All right. So I'm just completing this truth table here. So again, I have 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So P is always true, true, false, false. And Q is true, false, true, false. So I'm going to negate P. So negation of true is false. Negation of true is false. Negation of false is true. Negation of false is true. All right, now what I just got, which was false, false, true, true, I'm going to put here for negation of P, and I'll do the and symbol. And then I'm going to do the Q column, which is true, false, true, false. All right, remember this is an and. The only time and is true is when both are true. So in line 1, I have false and true, which makes false. In line 2, I have false and false, which makes false. In line 3, here's that case where you have true and true, which is true. And finally, for line 4, true and false is false. Okay, thanks for watching 6 through 9.